Well, today we've started a new tradition, and I hope it'll stay around for however long I'm in this job and whoever comes after me. And that is when we've got a Sydney test, that we invite the test teams, both for Australia and the touring side here at Kirribilli, for an official reception, and with the Australian side to bring along their wives, their girlfriends and their kids. So it's been a fantastic family affair here at Kirribilli today. And good to have Ricky as well, and to be on friendly turf for a bit at least with both the Pakistani and the Australian side.
Yeah, it's been great today to be in this sort of environment first and foremost, with the food that you've entertained us with and that today, and the views that we've got out across Sydney. It's been very nice to be here and to rub shoulders a bit more with the Pakistani guys as well. Professional cricket these days, we don't actually get to spend as much time together as we probably once did, so to share a lunch with them and get to know them a little bit better was very good.
They seem to be in good spirits despite their loss in the first test. Sydney has turned on what I could describe as classic Gabba weather. Yep. It's sticky, it's muggy and it's wet. Yep. How are you going to go?
We'll go okay. They are a dangerous side though, and are capable of bouncing back pretty quickly. I was very impressed with the way we played last week. The test cricket we played was probably as well as we've played in a couple of years, I think. Probably particularly on the bowling side of things. So there was a bit made going into the game about the Pakistanis and the mystery that surrounds their team. So it was a great test. I'm sure they enjoyed being a part of it, and this week should be something similar.
Well, that's good. I saw the young fella here today, Mohammed Amir. What do you make of him as a long-term prospect for them?
Yeah, it's a bit of a worry when you start playing against guys that you're their actual idol. That's a real worry, I think. I've been his favourite cricketer growing up, and then he's bowling to him at the MCG, so it goes to show how old I'm getting. But he's a good, very good prospect. With the subcontinental teams, that they're always going to produce guys like that. Young guys that are highly skilled and highly talented. And he bowled with good pace last week. He touches sort of the 150 mark and does it for pretty long spells. So he's an exciting talent for them, and he's could turn into someone like it was a Makram for them, I think. And
on the spin, Nathan Horrocks, he had a fantastic 5-wicket haul down in Melbourne. Looking at the weather here in Sydney, how do you think it's going to line up for him? Well,
the wicket's pretty green at the moment, but hopefully the rain stays away for the rest of the afternoon today, and Tommy can get on the mowers down there and shave a bit of that grass off. We're accustomed to playing on pretty good batting wickets here in Sydney up until the last couple of days, and through the years they've generally turned a bit and brought the spinners right into the game. So no doubt Nathan will be hoping for that again. He did put up a great performance last week. To take his first class 5 for last week was a really good turning point, I think, in his career. So hopefully he can keep going to strength from that.
I was just talking to Shane Watson as well. He seems to have grown 6 inches in the last week. He's on top of the world.
He is, yeah. I'm not sure who's prouder, actually, he or his parents. His parents had a wowful time last week down there and almost rode every ball with him through the 90s. I think he was in the 90s for just over an hour, 68 minutes or something in the 90s. So, when you spend that long in the 90s, they definitely do turn into the nervous 90s, trust me.
Let me tell you, it was 66 minutes, and I watched every one of the 66 minutes. But watching his mum and dad in the stand was fantastic. I rang his mum and his dad just after he scored his 100, and they were just on top of the moon. And great family, but it's good to see him do so well.
It's great, yeah.
Now, lastly, a big week for the McGrath Foundation here in Sydney at the Sydney Test.
Yeah, this is a special week for their foundation. I mean, it's last year being the first time that they actually hosted the Sydney Test match, if you like. To see everyone turn out in their pink and then support the whole Test match the way they did was remarkable. And I know they raised a significant amount of money last year, and we've done some photos and things with Glenn and a lot of people from the foundation this morning to help promote the event as well as we can. So I'd encourage all the people out there to turn out again and support the McGrath Foundation. They're doing some terrific work, and we as a team do everything that we can as well to help them out along the way. So this week we've got the 3 logo on our shirt is all pink. Glenn actually presented us with pink baggy caps at that training this morning for us to have a photo taken in. So it's a special time, and we do everything we can to help out.
So you think the old baggy pink cap could take over for the future, and what do you think the Poms would make of that?
Well, I'm actually thinking about wearing mine because I've copped a bit about my baggy green over the last couple of weeks, so I might put the pink one on and see how I go with that.
I haven't noticed that your baggy green was looking a bit threadbare around the front. I was thinking about sending a new one.
Yeah, I've been doing my best to get another one out of Cricket Australia, but none have come my way yet. No, I'm trying to get through this. Hopefully I can get through this game. There's a couple of days off at the end of this test with my cap, and I'll give it back to the makers and see if they can actually repair it for me.
It's good to have you here, and a great day for Pakistan and the Australian sides to be here in Sydney. All the best for the second test. And I've got to say, all Australians are looking forward to a fantastic week of cricket once again.
Thanks, mate. Thanks.